To hold y'all accountable real quick. Hold on, come to the front while I read your crimes. I'm being fake as fuck. Got it! Don't get me wrong, I love that all the Power Rangers Super Sentai moments are going crazy and viral right now. But when we had the Power Rangers movie, y'all went to the movie, was surprised it was camp, and review bombed it. Girl, this is always what Power Rangers and Super Sentai and all of that has been. You fake bitches. It's always been this. They've always been dancing, moonwalking, and jumping through fireworks. But now—
Yo, what's up? My name is Mahal Johnson. I'm a blurred. I have a Power Ranger tattoo. I think you can see. I hope you can see it because I'm not getting up and turning on my light. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. I'm also a D1 hater, and part of my job on the internet is to translate like people hate for art and like certain media into a way that's like easily consumable and also like more understandable, because a lot of people be hating stuff and don't know how to articulate it, right? Imagine Keegan Michael Key in the anger translator sketch for Barack Obama. Some people just can't say what they trying to, so maybe I can help out. I firmly believe, and this ain't me trying to beef with you. I love your work. I firmly believe that a lot of people who were surprised it was camp weren't actually surprised that the movie was camp because they didn't expect Power Rangers to be campy. They were surprised that the Power Rangers movie was camp because it portrayed itself and advertised itself as more serious and more grounded and like a gritty reboot of the Power Rangers. Because you got to remember about all the media that came out about that movie at the time, right? They were like, oh, this is a gritty reboot. This is a more serious take. And then we watched the movie in Alpha Moonwalking. Right? Meaning the time that people had is not the time that was advertised to them. It's not the fact that people were mad that it was camp. It's that the movie very explicitly told us that it wasn't gonna be. So people came in with an expectation, not because they misunderstood Power Rangers, not because Power Rangers hasn't always been that, but because the people behind the marketing told us it wasn't going to be. And we cannot discount that as part of the reason that people was mad. The fact that the people who marketed the movie did omit key context and tell us other shit other than what the fuck happened in the movie, right? That's worthy of discussion. Also, them Zords was ugly. And they used Billy for comic relief in a way that was almost endearing, but ended up coming off ableist because the root of his comedy was around his autism and not the dynamics that are informed by his autism, but also about his personality, like, you know, Rise of the Ninja Turtles does with Donatello for people who read him as autism coded. That's a better way to do that. That movie failed to do that properly. Then we had to deal with the tonal inconsistency. One day they quipping, next day Zordon's trying to steal Jason's body. Movie was never serious enough to be epic and never campy enough to be funny, so it ended up in this weird estuary, not hot enough to be tomato bisque, but not cold enough to be gazpacho. That's the real issue with the movie: tonal inconsistency and a refusal to commit.